Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick little benchmark speed test between the Asus Zenfone 3 Max here on the left side and versus the Zenfone 3 on the other side over here. So this is the Zenfone 3. Okay, so I want to see which one has the strongest processor. So I'm just going to run the quick little Geekbench 4 test. So we can see both running N 6.0. Here it's actually 6.0.1. CPU speed here 1.25 gigahertz, here 2 gigahertz. Memory here almost 2 gigabytes, here almost 4 gigabytes. So let's run them over here. And I mean, my guess is that the Zenfone 3 is going to get a little bit higher score, because I'm pretty sure this Zenfone 3 costs a little bit more, can be like 50, 60, 70 more euros. So there is a little bit of a difference there. You can also see that on this one you do have the capacitive buttons, back, home and multitasking visible. Here it's a little bit more hidden away, but I also think that you can enable it again. I'm also going to bring out the Zenfone Max so you can see it a little bit. So I do have some other Zenphones over here. Another Zenfone from last year is the Zenfone Max over here, which had this kind of massive battery inside. I'm not sure if it was 5000 milliamps, but it can be 4000 milliamps also, but this one was pretty sick actually with its very mega battery inside. And then of course we do have a phone that might be a little bit harder to get these days, the Asus Zenfone 2. This one has some kind of Intel processor inside. When this one came out, it did not have the fingerprint sensor because that wasn't really a thing that was that popular those days. And also it did have on the outside the buttons, but now they have built them into the display, so it's a little bit better. You can also see that they changed the Asus logo from up at the top to down at the bottom. And also the Zenfone 3 doesn't have that. And oh yeah, now when I see it, the Zenfone 3, basically what that phone has is the capacitive touch buttons is basically down here, a little bit more hidden away. It's a little bit easier to hold the Zenfone 3 Max, and it kind of feels like a little bit more of like an iPhone sort of design, which is a little bit cool over there. I definitely do enjoy that, but I really enjoy both these two phones because they are both extremely nice UI user interface with the Zen UI apps, which is gives you an extremely optimized phone experience. So also the Zenfone 3 Max, if you want to check it out, I have a link to it. As you can see, very nice kind of premium design. And some of the specs on this phone is Pixel Master camera. It says Bluetooth 4.0, HD display, VLAN, 4G of course, 2.5D glass, which I think might make it a little bit more sort of durable. And this is the gray variant, 5.2-inch display, I think it is. Now these days 5.2-inch display is not really that impressive, but I do remember 2011 with the original Galaxy Note that was 5.3-inch. That was extremely big in size around that time. So let's see. I'm also pretty curious. Let's see. The box that I did get the Zenfone 3 Max with, I want to see if it has USB Type-C. Let's see. No. Okay, that's interesting. So the Zenfone 3 Max, it has the old kind of charger, standard micro USB. I think that may actually mean also that it is a little bit slower, my guess is, when you charge the device. So that might be a little bit more boring. And it's also interesting how you did get an adapter here to USB with the Zenfone 3 Max. Really not sure why you did get that. if you're supposed to connect it to a computer with that, or yeah, it just feels a little bit strange. Huh. And I haven't tried the headphones, but this is the headphones that you do get with the Zenfone 3 Max. I'm really not sure if they are any good or if they are any bad. I might test them out to see what I kind of think about them, because I think most companies that sends out headphones kind of suck, but at least they do send out headphones. For example, Sony don't even send out any headphones usually to their phones. I know that they do in some regions, but not all regions. See, do we have any battery on this one? The Apple Watch usually gets drained pretty fast, I have kind of noticed. Oh, wait a sec. Maybe we do have battery. I don't know. I don't think so. But it does get drained pretty fast. It's a little bit of a weird watch where you kind of have to charge it every day. Let's see, we are at 90% almost on the Zenfone 3, 70% on the Zenfone 3 Max, 90%. Okay, we're soon finishing up here. Face detection, okay, memory copying. It's really doing a lot of variation on when it's testing things in here. You can also see, I think the camera is on the left side here on the Zenfone 3 Max, and also looks like it's on the other side on the Zenfone 3. Let's see what kind of score we're getting here. Okay, so we're getting 800 single core, 4000 multi-core score. So it's this quad core. It has 4 cores, 8 cores actually, okay, clocked at 2 gigahertz, motherboard MSM 8953, one processor, 3.5 gigabytes. Okay, let's see what kind of motherboard we do have on the Zenfone 3 Max. Might also be different variants of it available, so make sure you know what you are buying. Oh my god, this one made some kind of vibration over here. I'm not sure why. Kind of strange. So we are at 80% now on the Zenfone 3 Max. Should be finishing up very, very soon, which is very, very nice. Which is very nice. I really like this camera, but I don't use it that much because I think that most phones have a very good internal camera, but if I really want a little bit of that extra, then I really enjoy this Sony camera. I think it's the RX 100 or something, or RX version 4 or something. I don't know. What does it say? Does it say RX 100 M4? Okay, there's an M3, M2 as well. Okay, so 90%. As you can see here, Sun UI, very, very nice experience for how you first can hold in like this, and then how you also can do it like that to go in and change the scrolling effects. Okay, very, very nice. I don't think many people think, not many phones has this thing where you just hold in and you get another kind of menu. It's usually not something that I do see. You also have UI themes. I haven't tried them out, but they used to use like Samsung and Sony their own kind of themes, which looks pretty nice. It does look like they have some interesting, cool, different themes, which is very good. It's very good. Okay, 92%, 94%. Now it's soon done. It's gonna be interesting. Is it gonna get half? Is it gonna get 3,200, 3,152, 3,152? Oh my god, not even close. Wow, that's a major difference, especially on the multi-core score. So this is interesting. Okay, let's see how many cores and what motherboard. First, motherboard is totally different one, MT6737. This is an MSM. 4 cores, clock to 1.25 gigahertz. Okay. So single core score, okay. That is interesting. So multi-core score, sum it up, this one is almost 3 times as powerful, which is pretty interesting when you add up all of the cores. That's very interesting. I still should say that this one is still rocking very nice speed, and but it's going to be interesting to see how they compare in games, if there is a massive difference there, if there is, because most games are pretty lightweight these days, but maybe Nova 3 would be interesting to see how it performs. I might check that out. So yeah, quick video, hope you enjoyed, have a great day.